Peter Whittingham was more than just a footballer. He was the heartbeat of Cardiff City for over a decade, a player of immense talent, grace and composure. Wits embodied everything that the fans love about a beautiful game. His left foot was pure magic, capable of scoring goals that live forever in the memory, delivering pinpoint passes and creating moments of brilliance out of nothing. Joining Cardiff in 2007, Whittingham became a cornerstone of the club's rise, whether it was his stunning free kicks, long-range screamers, or his effortless playmaking. He made football look so simple, yet so special. He wasn't just a star, he was reliable, humble, and adored by teammates and fans alike. Wits played 413 times for Cardiff, scoring 85 goals. Many consider works of art. His performances in Cardiff's promotion campaigns, cup runs, including reaching the 2008 FA Cup final, showcased his class on the grandest of stages. He never sought the limelight, but his actions on the pitch spoke louder than words ever could. Beyond the statistics, Peter Whittingham represented loyalty, professionalism and passion. His legacy lives on at the Cardiff City Stadium and in the hearts of every supporter who had the privilege of watching him play. He was a true club legend, and his memory will always be cherished. He was gone too soon, but he will never be forgotten. Peter Whittingham, a Cardiff City icon.
He does what he wants! He does what he wants! Peter Whittingham! He does what he wants! Hey!
Hi, Mark Hudson here. I know we're opening the calendar for the 7th day, and as we're thinking about Wits being number 7, just one of my favourite memories of many memories would be, I think, the free kick against Leicester in the semi-final of the Championship playoffs, when he had the audacity, the vision, the technique to score that free kick away from home to take us 1-0 up. Everyone in the box, I think, thought that he was going to cross it in, even their keeper, I think. And yeah, what a goal. What a memory. Again, amongst many, many, many top memories of him. And yeah, that would be my memory.
I remember Peter Whittingham signing for us in 2007 from Aston Villa, and one of my first early memories of Wits was when we played Borough away in the FA Cup, and he took the ball down with his back to goal, beat 2 players and scored a sensational goal in the top right hand corner with his right foot. I mean, Wits' 85 goals for City, most of them were absolute amazing goals. He had the sweetest left foot I've ever seen down the City. I remember his 2 goals against Ipswich, scored a great goal against Coventry, and his volley against Barnsley, I think it was, absolute wonder goals. And also I remember that incredible free kick against Leicester away from about 35 yards. So there's so many goals that you could talk about which were sensational that Peter Whittingham scored. But without question, he is a Cardiff City legend, and he would definitely be in my all-time best 11.
Yes, guys, Rob here, co-host of the Flower Hour. I just wanted to talk a little bit about Mr. Peter Whittingham. You may have seen my previous videos of me discussing about what brought me into Cardiff, player-wise. Mentioned Andy Legg, Graham Kavanagh, bringing on the new generation after that. And I think then Peter Whittingham took that mantle, bringing us forward. he is probably the best player to ever play in the Championship. Yes, I might be biased, but that beautiful left foot of his, I think, on his day, was unquestionably better than anybody else. And you know what? When I was younger, seeing Whitnam on his day, on his pomp, like just being unbelievable, part of me was always thinking, as a Welshman, thinking, I wonder if he's got any Welsh grandparents knocking about, or great grandparents or something like that, because I was just hoping that not only could I love him for Cardiff, but love him for Wales as well. But obviously, it is what it is. But I think, you know, you don't need someone like myself to talk about what a person is, what a player is. You know, he defined a generation, I think, personally. And I think that world's a better place when Peter Whitnam was in it, and I feel privileged to have watched him live on numerous occasions. But without further ado, here's to you, Peter Whitnam. City loves you more than you will never know.
Oh, Peter Whittingham, our number 7. Yeah, when I think of Whittingham, I think of, well, I don't know, so many things. Free kicks, wow. That fella could put him on a postage stamp, couldn't he? Penalties. Do you know what? When all the years I've been watching our club, when we have penalties, I always think we're gonna miss. But during the era Wits donned our number 7 shirt, every time he stepped up to take a penalty, I never ever thought he would miss. He was just the perfect penalty taker. The guy was second to none, and of course, as in the words of the chant, doing what he wanted on the pitch. Absolutely different levels, and just an honour to watch. So here's to you, Peter Whittingham, and may you rest in peace, fella. Thank you.
Well, legend gets brandished around quite a lot, but Peter Whittingham is certainly a legend. Somebody that would produce moments of magic that not many people nowadays could probably produce. Throughout my years of watching Cardiff City, he was by far the best player I've ever witnessed in a Bluebirds shirt. Both on and off the pitch, he produced magic. Such a humble and lovely person that had time for the fans and respected the fans. Whilst he wasn't a Cardiff native, he made Cardiff his home, and you'd always see him around Cardiff, speaking to fans and having time for fans. He would always, put the club first and foremost to everything he did. The goals he scored were just amazing, and for me, that free kick up in Leicester was just by far the best goal I've seen in a very, very long time. He's gone, but he certainly isn't forgotten, but by far, for me, the best player I've ever seen in a Cardiff City shirt.
Peter Whittingham then, Rhys, when obviously the name, we haven't got to give any explanation, but what can you remember about Peter Whittingham? What's your first thoughts on Wits?
The sweetest left foot I've ever seen. The absolute sweetest left foot. He played on the left of a midfield 4. It came at midfield 3 with a winger went forward. He would drift into space. He could place a ball wherever he wanted to put it. He's such a quiet guy as well. Just magician with that left foot. Yeah. For me, the most consistent and probably the best player the Championship I've ever seen, hands down. I don't care what club you support. He's in your top 3 of all-time Championship players.
I think, again, going back, and we've said it a couple of times on different podcasts, we've had players at Cardiff perhaps that deserve to be playing at a higher level. I think he comes into that bracket, doesn't he? He definitely could have played at a higher level, without shadow of a doubt. Obviously, he passed away again too young, an accident, and obviously devastated. But yeah, you listen to some players now, and I don't think anybody's ever had a bad word to say about him. And you mentioned about his left foot. I can't remember who it was, but they said he was like a wand type of thing, and he could do magic tricks with his left foot. So yeah, absolutely incredible. He's a star player for us, another fan favourite, and somebody we'll miss type of thing. But what obviously Cardiff have put in their changing room now to honour him. The 7 shirt is always up in the changing room. Do you think that's a fitting tribute and a good tribute?
I think it's a start. I think a player of that calibre deserves a lot more. I'd love to see a statue of him because he's probably the greatest modern day player we've had in this era. He's so good. I mean, the stand should be named the Peter Whitlam stand, I reckon, with the red seats are, which should we do? And there should be more pictures of him around the stadium. He should be, the big murals they have on the outside stadium for players. He should be front and centre. Peter Whitlam should be. Everything that went through us went through him. Or the free kicks, the set pieces, he could link play up. You could see a pass no one else could see. He was just a genius who should have been playing the Premier League level. And the stories about him, every summer, every January, a club will come in, 4 or 5 million, and he'd go, no, I'm happy. I'll just give me another contract, I'll stay here for another 3 years. And it will happen time and time again. He just loved Cardiff. I think we loved him, man. You don't get that no more one footballers. It's such a rare thing for a club and player to just to connect like that.
And I think you say there's too much money involved nowadays, and they know they can go here, there, and everywhere, and they're going to get more money. The agent's going to get more money. But yeah, he was a loyal person to Cardiff City, and more players like him we need in the building, I think.
Yeah, such a tragic end. I mean, honestly, he's someone you'd always want to be at the club. It was devastating when he left us. I thought he was treated unfairly with Warnock. I seen Warnock a while back, and he was saying, him and Ronnie Jepson said, before coming to Cardiff, they never understood why Peter Whitlam was rated so highly. And so all of a sudden, you go to training, and he'd be 4 or 5 moves ahead of everyone else. And when they come off, they'd be going, how did he do that? How did he see that? Players like that, you can't find them more for the championship. They're so good. The dime dozen, and I think 250,000, 350,000. What a bargain that was. Villa must be choking something for that cheap to us.
Yeah.